So hey everyone, recently I got an opportunity to consult a married woman who have completed her education in 2014. Her very first question was, she was looking for a job in clinical SAS. It's been now more than 8 years of gap. Can she get a job or not after learning clinical SAS? And not only this, in the past also I have consulted to many married women. So after the marriage I have found it they have a lot of gaps, more than 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 years of gap, and once they start looking for jobs, so their very first question is, can they get the job or not? So here is what the solution I have given as from my past experiences. So let me tell you, I have worked on this role as a statistical programmer, okay, or as a clinical SAS programmer. So the time I was working, okay, I have found there was a lady, she was teacher for 4 or 5 years or more than 5 years. Then she started her career in this CRO company as a statistical programmer. So yes, even if you are having a gap after your marriage, you can get a job as a clinical SAS programmer. But the only thing is, not only clinical SAS programmer, you are looking for XYZ job, you can get a job. So learning part will not be that much difficult for you. But getting interviews and cracking it, that might be a little bit difficult. So getting interviews and cracking it, it can take up to more than 6 months or 7 months. In your scenario, if you are having gap of more than 7-8 years, so it can take certain more time. Okay, certain more months. Why? Because companies initially want fresh candidate, okay, who got recently passed out or who are having very less gap or who are having relevant background. But once you continuously keep applying, there are certain companies that even if you are having more than 5 years of gap, even if you are not having relevant background, because you are having the technical knowledge, they give you the opportunity. So 30 to 40% companies are fixed on their rules, like we're gonna hire fresher only, we're gonna hire people from this background well only, or we're gonna hire people with these percentages only, okay, or these certifications only. But apart from this 30 to 40% of companies, the only thing is the process will be little lengthy. If you are not having relevant background, if you are having gap, not having the certification, let's suppose there is global SAS certification. So due to XYZ reason, whatever reasons you are having, the more reasons you are having, let's suppose you are not having relevant background, so it can take little time. Let's suppose if you are not having good grades, so that can be one reason. Let's suppose you are not having the certification, that can be one reason. Let's suppose you are having many years of gap. So again, that can be one reason. So due to that, your time will increase. But if you keep applying continuously, you wanna get the job. Now, what I have found from the past consulting experience, a lot of women I have found, so after marriage, so they were unable to work for corporate. So some of them, not all of them, whoever I have consulted, so some of them have started teaching in colleges or schools, and some of them have started personal teaching in their home itself to small children. So that is also a good scenario. So if you are a married woman, and if you are unable to work in corporate just after the marriage, okay, you're not getting that much time, due to XYZ reason, it can be any reason, so you can start teaching, okay, or you can start teaching like personal coaching. So that can help you to utilize your knowledge and to be open up. And what I have seen in my past experiences in my past company, so the companies are preferring those people who have worked as a teacher in the past, because what they believe, as a teacher you'll be having good communication, as a teacher you'll be having good understanding of people, because you have led a team, or you have led a group of people, you have guided them, you understood them. So always a teaching experience will be add-on for getting clinical SAS job role or any other job role. This video is not specifically to the people who are looking for clinical SAS job role. This video is for all the married women, those who are having gaps after the marriage and due to pregnancy, due to XYZ reasons, those who are having gap, whenever they get time, if they cannot work for full time, they can start something like teaching in a college or teaching by their own, okay, personal teaching kind of, and this is gonna help you surely, okay, in your next interviews. And even though let's suppose you haven't done any job for the past 8 years after the marriage, or anything you haven't done, okay, so still you can get a job, but again the process can take time. Let's suppose for a normal person, learning can take up to 4 to 5 months and getting job can take up to 2 to 3 months. So let's suppose if you're having this much of gap, like more than 7-8 years, because see, in market also vacancies are there in cycle. In every 3-4 months or in every 5 months or 2 months, there will be some vacancies. If you are not getting in the first cycle, you might get in the second, not in the second, then in the third, not in the third, then in the fourth. But if you are consistently, you are applying, you'll be getting improved, right? In your technical part as well, your CV will be reaching to more people if you are continuously applying. Okay, so this will help you guys. So I hope I have shared most of the things, but if you still have any questions, you can connect me through one-to-one counseling. You can find the link in the description. Even you can ask me in the comments. So that's all from my end, guys. Thank you everyone, and bye bye everyone.